All right, says we are live. Hello. I've got turned my candle on. I lit my candle this morning. I did change the calendar date. I have not yet pulled a card. I need to do a little shuffle. Sure, I could do the dance too, but I don't remember the steps. But anyway, hello. How are we? I have had part of a cup of tea today. I've had no coffee. I decided coffee was not the way this morning. Yeah, I've been sort of a mixed bag this morning. I did get up and I scheduled I made thumbnails and description stuff and scheduled through the 14th of this month. I will not be streaming on the 16th, which is a Sunday, because I have a baby shower / memorial to go to. So I am scheduled for this week and next, essentially. But I also, I had one of my story dreams last night, and I was like, oh, this is great. This is like a fully formed character. They have their own like vibe to them, and I could really feel it. And like, I could see the first perfect scene. Like it had I remember thinking as I was dreaming, I was like, oh, this is a great opening line and scene. And you know what I did? I was like, I should get up and write this down. I should roll over and put this in my phone. Instead, I was like, let me see if I can get a little bit more about this. And I fell back asleep. And guess what I don't remember? Now that I am fully awake, and I'm kicking myself, y'all. Whenever you have a story dream, just roll over and write it down. Speak it into your phone, whatever you need to do. But like, I'm kicking myself so hard because I knew better. So I have had a complete character and a perfect opening scene escape me today. That is what we're dealing with, because I knew better. We all know better because we all have done this before. Again, like I should have just rolled over and like just done something about it other than what I did, which was nothing. Okay, so we have a card for the Oracle deck pulled out. It's number 41, in case you need to know. It's actually the Queen of the Moon card, Sovereign card. We do need a tarot card from our True Black deck, though. So anyway, Di says, do you think it'll come back to you if you try to write it down? Possibly. I mean, I will probably try and work on a little bit of that today. But like, other than I know it was a female character. Honestly, that's about it. At this point, I have lost all of the fully formed character vibe and all of the first scene, which was like, so I'm trying to, I don't know. And I don't remember if that was before or after somebody in the neighborhood either left their keys at home and had to bang on the door, or if they got kicked out. I'm not real sure. But yeah, that was a thing that happened in the neighborhood. Just like bang, 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 bang. I could just kind of like vaguely hear it as a distinct bang on the door type thing. And then I could hear some sort of yelling, just like, hey. Yeah, so I'm not sure. That was not inside my dream. I do know that, because I was like, should I step outside? And I'm like, if it's a kicked out person in there enraged, no, that's not a good idea. So, you know, It's just kind of like, I hate when I lose my story dreams because I'm just like, I have not had as many in the last couple of years as I used to have. I used to have them all the time. So maybe eventually I will get that back, but I don't know. So still shuffling, by the way. Oh, hi. Okay. It is the 2, and I think this is going to be the 2 of Pentacles. I will have to double check the book to make sure I'm looking at it correctly because it's got the coins or the discs. So, yes, 'tis. So we have the 2 of Pentacles or discs, and we have the Queen of the Moon card. So since I pulled the Queen of the Moon Oracle, this is, where's my white sheet of paper to help out? So this is the sort of like the icon that, or the image that is used for the packaging. So it's Queen of the Moon Sovereignty. It's number 41. It's a gorgeous card, by the way. Okay, so you have sovereignty over your own life. Act with grace and confidence. You have the ability to unite disparate people and views should you choose to do so. The buck stops with you. You are powerful, so act like it. And if you need a mantra, I reign over my own realm. That's a very nice, like, reassurance mantra affirmation. Like, I am in control over my own realm. Yes. Goddesses of the moon are one of the oldest kinds of feminine divine and feature in mythologies from almost every corner of the world, from Diana of ancient Rome and the Greek Artemis to the Semitic Astarte and Henna from Polynesia. The link with the feminine divine and the lunar planet and cycles is a strong one. These goddesses in all their myriad of forms were extremely powerful and demonstrated to women why they naturally had power as well. We should strive to be the powerful queens of our own domain. Women especially have been socialized to defer, to keep humble, to keep small, to keep quiet, and hold a very twisted kind of service that borders on servitude. While in many first world countries women can choose to be what they wish to be on paper, women still experience inequality in most countries in the areas such as wage disparity and an imbalance in the number of women in government or in high-level board positions. However, what has been accepted in the past is not what will be accepted in the future. A new queendom is coming. When we reign over our own lives, it is us that take on the responsibility for our own change and decisions. The Moon Queen knows that we, just under the divine, are our own rulers, and as such the buck stops here. Therefore, it is worth us investing in growing our own self-awareness, our own self-trust, self-care, and self-esteem in real and practical ways. We must, as any queen would, set firm boundaries to protect our queendom and those who are under our protection. This does not mean we become cruel rulers. We should always aim for benevolence, fairness, and a great love for all, as well as ourselves. It does mean that we have to push against those who do not respect our line in the sand. If you need a companion stone or metal, it suggests platinum. So there you go. That is Queen of the Moon Sovereignty for your Oracle deck for today, your Oracle card. And we have the 2 of Pentacles. We've got a little ferret friend. There we go. Balancing. So fun, indecisiveness, juggling, and finances are your 4 keywords for today for this card. A curious and playful ferret maneuvers atop a precarious arrangement of coins and gold nuggets. It is able to deftly sense minute changes in momentum, skillfully and gracefully keeping itself atop. The Two of Pentacles represents the ability to balance and shift attentions quickly and effectively, particularly with finances or in a situation in which such actions are necessary. While it may be fun, it cannot be kept up forever. The Two of Pentacles can also be a card of financial insecurity, forcing oneself into a situation where we must juggle expenditures and income, constantly unstable and in a state of flux. The only way out is to focus on a single task, a decision that should be made before everything comes crashing down. Ooh, okay. So, decisions that you are making, that you are in control of. So control, but also focusing on. So like you can juggle things, yes, and sometimes juggling is necessary. However, you must rest at some point. And if you arrange things to where things are not going to be okay without you having your hands on them, then you might need to rethink how sustainable your decisions are in the long run. I think those go together actually pretty well, but also like choosing to focus on one thing that you can actually do something about and that you have some control over, that you can have some input in. Choosing a project if you have not done so. Sticking with one thing today, maybe, possibly. Not sure. Okay. Also, I still have not said hello to everybody. Becca says hello. The pumpkins in the thumbnail are cute. Yes, they are. Jennifer says hello. Hello. Monique is here. Hello. Happy October 3rd. Is anyone wearing pink today? I am not. I am not wearing pink. Jen says hello. Hello. Becca says hi to Jen. Dia says hi. Jen says smiley face. JL is here. Hello. How are y'all doing? It's cold, dark, windy day here, so perfect for writing, especially since you finally have the dogs settled. Okay, good. Good. How is everyone? I am here, hopefully ready to work. That is what we are here for. Jen says hi to Becca. Fancy meeting you here. Yes. Dia says, I'm researching physics for your world building. Nice. Stacy says hello. Hello. Cool Gamer says hi. Hello. Of course, since you don't know where you'll be living in a week, you should be in an Airbnb looking for the next place so you can stay while the house is being fixed, but you're in the mood to write. Sometimes that's what you need. So, yeah, this was in response to the rolling over and forgetting, not writing down things and then forgetting your story dreams. Yes, I don't know why. I just do it all the time. Charlie says, hey. Hello, Charlie. How are you? Jen says hi to Charlie. Jen says hey to JL. Hope you can get back home soon. Me too. Do you think it'll come? Oh, this was the story. Yeah, story idea. Hopefully, I'll cross my fingers. Charlie says hey to Jen. Okay, so Stacy got 7 of Cups. You drew it for your 1 card a day for the month. Gotcha. Okay. I'm trying to think. Choices is the word that comes to mind when I'm thinking about 7 of Cups. Let me look at my cheat sheet. Not quite. My cheat sheet says daydreams, illusions, fantasies, imaginations, reflections, contemplation, memories, or dreams, which would also be appropriate for me. Let's see. Jen says, it's hard to wake up enough to jot it down. Yeah, I never do, but I always regret it. Yeah, exactly. Always. Charlie says, the card you pulled today is the Archangel Uriel, who helps us find the light in the darkness so we can find the path forward. That's a lovely card. Yes. Jen likes the Archangel Uriel card. Yes. Okay, so we have lots of sevens. Nice. You got the Seven of Wands. Excellent. Which now I'm just like, am I remembering things correctly? Okay. Persistence, pots pulled, bartering or competition, likely success and victory. Strength in the face of opposition. Sovereignty is a gorgeous card and makes for a great Monday motivation. Yes. There are two Filipino moon goddesses, Mayati, hopefully I'm pronouncing this correctly, and Kulalaing, worshipped by the, okay. Oh, okay. Nice. It's kind of nice that you have the archetype of the moon goddess everywhere we go. Charlie says to Jen, me too. I need that message today to remind me to keep swimming, even through the dark, to find the path again. The night is dark, but the way is there to be found. Yes. You thought the fairy was a kitty. It's cute. It's fuzzy. It's a good card. You did your usual check of your bank accounts today. There you go. Finances. Yes. Coffee. So thank you to Jen from JL. A good idea. Your mission for today is to look over chapter 21 through 24. Maybe tomorrow you can think about what you need to do next. Gotcha. Today is also the first quarter moon that reminds us to walk the way of creation and creativity as we walk the path toward the way of transformation. Yes. Diet asks, isn't Uriel concerned with knowledge as well? JL loves the card Charlie. Sounds quite timely. Yes. Thank you for the reminder, Charlie. Yes. I have not put my quarter moons on my calendar, and I should. I should do that. Okay, brain. We have done the cards. I do have my document pulled up. I need to put the banner up. We're going to start with our Black Void kitty cat. Share the screen. Okay. And hello, Megan. Welcome. All right. So hopefully you have decided what it is that you're going to be working on and focusing on today. I'm still working on the book 2 story Bible the series story Bible, and re-immersing myself in the universe, and sort of like trying to separate all of the world building that I did for the whole series versus for this particular book. So that is what we're doing. Okay. You pulled the Do It For You card, which is interesting because you've been thinking about the difference between creating to impress versus to express. Ooh, that is definitely something to think about for sure. Yes. And Dice says, ooh, very insightful. Yes. And Rita, hello. Time for planning and journaling. Excellent. Ooh, just in time. All right. So, 1, save your document if you have already been working today. If not, now's a great time to open up your document. And 2, make sure you have something to hydrate with. Take a sip if you have not done so in a while. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. Make sure you're not slouching. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take one. Here we go. 25 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, that was the first sprint. How'd we do? Working on the what do we call it? Story Bible. So that I can eventually put this in alphabetical order so it makes some sort of sense. I'm also deciding on a couple of like terminology things that I had like in brackets that I was not sure of what I was going to choose. Some of them I'm just going to go ahead. I'm like going ahead and making a decision and just being like, okay, of these three, I like this one. So yeah. Done that. What did I add? Why is this so extra? Why? I don't know. I have no idea. Hopefully it's not going to mess up formatting worse, but we'll deal with it if it does. Okay, how much did I add? I added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so I think I added about 13 more entries to the to this table. Again, I'm setting up my table to where we have the name of either the person or the item, where it first appears, and explanations and descriptions, like connectors of things, things like that. Okay. And some things I will probably change what they are named, but it will be easier to do so when I have all of the like terminology together in one place. Then I can look at it and be like, do I still vibe with this? If I don't, we'll change it, and then I can know what I will have called it most of the way through the stories, so I can change it by using the find and replace type stuff. So, ooh, Megan has an interview. Yay! It's exciting. You have an interview tomorrow. Excellent. Yay! It's an office assistant slash social media marketing position at a local real estate agent. Nice. That could be fun. Yes, good luck with the interview. I hope it goes well. That'll be very nice. Okay, so let's see. Diane popped in and said, hello, working on routine admin tasks here. And Stacy says, I swear it sounded like a snowplow just went down my street, and it's way too soon for that. I'm hoping that they're just like bringing it out for maintenance type things so that it's ready to go. Ayani says, hey, hello. Let's see. Melissa, good morning. Not doing Preptober yet, but getting work tasks done so that you can move on to Preptober. Nice. Excellent. JL says, I'm really in the flow right now. I'm going to skip this chat break and see you in the next one. Excellent. Fair enough. Monique took a break to get your tater tots and lunch. Excellent. Becca is having fun making a cover for your nano project this year. Yay! I should probably do that at some point. So that I have some sort of semblance of, I have not even I did go and look at the Nano site, but everything, when I looked at like their banners and things, it was the Nano 2021 stuff still. So they have not updated the Nano banners for this year yet. Dia says, mostly been distracted. That's okay. Stacy finished lunch, turned the canner off, and then got distracted, but trying to get back to work. Gotcha. Ooh, Jen broke 800, got 817. Nice. Excellent. Rita got 255. I have no idea how many I have. I don't know where I started. I forgot to write down the number of where I got started. Okay. So that was where Megan said you read Forbidden and started prepping for the job interview. Ashley says, hi, hello. Monique is currently looking over chapter 21. Excellent. Monique says, I was Googling to see if there were any shipping companies that could express ship a package from Texas to the Philippines in time for Christmas. There might be one willing to do it, but how much it would cost is another question. Yeah. Diane spent 20 minutes trying to track down a notification that Facebook sent you that went nowhere. Okay, gotcha. That stinks. But happy Monday. Yeah, that is a Monday thing, isn't it? Monique says, good luck with the job interview. To Megan, best advice I heard, go into it with all of the confidence of a mediocre white man. That's hilarious, but possibly effective. I don't know. TMP Reacts Global. Hello. Welcome. You rearranged and added some plot points. Excellent. Yes. I am procrastinating doing that by creating the story Bible. I'm hoping that the story Bible will separate out my series thoughts, book 1 thoughts, so that I can focus on book 2. Charlie says, you worked on your paper for class about your mysticism, about your mystical experience with Bridget and analyzing it. Nice. Excellent. Diane just accidentally called the entire senior admin of HB. Lol. Oh no. Oh no. Oopsies. Rita says lol. You know it'll cost a lot, but Andy has a crazy rich Asian godmother. Well, you know. Diane, yes, they do. I saw that. They must have, maybe they updated it. I don't know. I will have to go look at it after the stream again, because when I looked maybe half an hour before the stream, it said 2021, the banners and stuff. I didn't check the create your novel button yet, though. So that's probably where it is updated. Megan says, I love that. And you'll definitely try to muster up the same level of confidence. Yes, absolutely. I'll have to check it because they may have updated it. I don't know. Maybe it had to go, maybe it was like noon or noon. Well, it wouldn't be noon Eastern. Well, because it was past noon Eastern. I don't know. I'll check it out later. Whatever. It's fine. We need a sprinty sprint. We need a sprinty sprint. Okay. We're going to go with the Ghost Dog, our 30-minute sprint. That way you have time for promo and a full sprint. Okay, so for those of you who are new or new-ish, the second sprint is our self-promo sprint, which means that you get to be shameless and promote all of your writing adjacent things. So if you have an Amazon author page, if you have a website, if you have your blog, if you have social medias, if you have YouTube, Twitch, or Etsy, and it's writing adjacent, let us know. Just remember that if you do not have a blue wrench of power, so if you look over in the chat, you will see that Elizabeth writes, Becca C. Smith, Megan, they have the blue wrench. So they are moderators. If you don't have that blue wrench, you will not be able to post direct links. You can get around the YouTube automated filters by typing out the dot and .com and adding in some extra spaces there. So there you go. There's your reminders. My self promo is I have links in the description box for writing timer playlists and the tarot journal that I made, which is available on Amazon, as well as my website, and also a link to Devin Cutting's playlist, which you should definitely be following. Those are my self promos. Other reminders. 1, save your document and all the progress that you have made. 2, make sure you take a sip of whatever it is you're supposed to be hydrating with. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. Make sure you're not slouching. 4, okay, all I'm seeing in the chat is, did hubby survive his weekend? And then Elizabeth says, frowny face. Okay, that needs a little bit more explanation, please. 4, if you need a break, take a break. Here we go, 30 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. I feel like I didn't get as much written down that time. I was mainly scanning through some of what I had already written down, trying to find names and things that I had not already put into the story Bible, glossary, whatever index this is becoming. But I have at least made progress. I'm also, like, in the process, I'm having to scan through some of book 1, just to make sure I have things consistently and I have the whole shebang. It's parts of it are not as bad as I remember, which is great. But there's still a lot of work to be done with book 1. I don't want to do it right now. I really don't. I want to I want to be hanging out with the two characters from the second book. Anyway, yes. So, but I do have, I think, 2 full pages now of added, 2-ish full pages of added new things to the document, which is great. I'm going to save it before I forget again. So that was the self-promo sprint. If you have not done your self-promo, please do your self-promo. And I'm going to scroll and see what I can find in your promos. Okay, so Elizabeth's husband is fine, in case you were worried about. Hubby is on military service until Thursday, but he's fine. Bored, but fine. Gotcha. So Elizabeth was having the same problem with emojis that Megan was having yesterday, where every time you typed an emoji, it deleted the rest of the message. So I don't know. And Matilda came in. Hello, welcome. And so there was discussion about testing the message emoji thing because we were trying to figure it out. Anyway, Megan's works today. Megan seems to be fine today. So Elizabeth's self-promo. You have a live stream every Thursday at 6 p.m. plus GMT plus 1, which should be noon Eastern, at least until the time change. Which is not until November. When is it in November? I should probably figure that out. Hopefully, I can't remember if this is, no, I think 2023 is supposed to be the last one. September, November. Daylight savings, November 6th. Okay. There you go, in case you need to know. Matilda was asking what the wrench after the names mean. Those are my moderators, those who bop and ban the bots and rude people. So Heather says, I appear to be functional enough after my dentist appointment to do something productive. Yay. Excellent. Ashley says, I'm about to hit 70,000 words in your story. That's amazing. Amazing. Fantastic. The tool wrench sign looks kind of like a lobster. Oh, kind of, a little bit. So yeah, you either volunteer or you get voluntold. It's just kind of a one or the other. So I pretty much, I think I've voluntold almost everybody who is a moderator of my channel, just because they came all the time. And some of them were hosting their own streams, and some of them were just cool peeps that I thought I could trust. So now that I have a bevy of moderators, I feel safe in my channel. So Heather says, I am a freelance line editor, copy editor, and proofreader for independent authors and publishers, and further specialize in speculative fiction and mystery thrillers. Yes, this is where I was. Heather is currently accepting projects for Q4. Oh, I still need to change my Q4. Let me do this real quick. I'm sorry, Heather. Heather is currently accepting projects for Q4 and does free sample edits. Okay, I now have I just need number 4, not Q, because I already have the Q up there. No. Anyway, so I swear, object impermanence thing, it's an issue. Okay, so now I have a giant 4 on a sticky note, so hopefully I'll remember to replace the 3 that's right there. Here is Heather's link tree if you want to reach out for a sample and or quote for Heather's services. Matilda would be happy to volunteer if you... Excellent. Okay, if I find that I need more moderators, I will absolutely do that. So Heather says, I also have an Etsy shop, which is in the link tree. The tagline is art for writers and lovers of fantasy and sci-fi. Melissa is taking off. Thanks for the sprints. You're welcome. Heather says you can also reach out to Heather if you're interested in being featured in Heather's short story anthology featuring characters with disabilities and their caretakers. And then Melissa was finding that the emojis are being weird for you as well. Oh no. You have already had some interest among not only this AuthorTube space, but others as well. That's exciting. That's very exciting. Ooh, and Becca has started your Nano page for this year. So excited. Here's the link for Becca's project. It's called Sweet Falls. Ooh. Hopefully this is not going to... So if you are not buddies and you would like to be buddies, I'm not a buddy. Oh no, send invitation. So there we go. Oh, you have the tagline, they kidnapped the wrong girl. Nice. Okay. Sounds good. It's a great tagline to put on the cover. Love that. Okay. So if you would like to see it, I should probably share it because, you know, some people might be on their phones and not. So here is Becca's, and by Becca C. Smith, they could, excuse me, let me, no, I've run out of tea. They kidnapped the wrong girl. Sweet Falls, very Western. Love it. The dark, the gritty, yes. I like it. It's a great cover. I like the cover. I know. I was like, how am I not buddies? But yes, that's fantastic. I am now inspired to go play with Canva and make a cover for this story. So, yes. Okay. Exciting. Jen managed to get 674 words that sprint. Excellent. Stacy says, well, that was good timing. The song ended as the timer did. Excellent. Excellent. Elizabeth got started on making some thumbnails after the emoji debacle. Diane scheduled October sprints. Excellent. And Ashley hit the 70,000 mark. Yay! Excellent. Jen says, good job to Ashley. Rita says 395 words. You're typing up and adding words from the chapter you started on Friday. It was practically a word-free weekend for you, but sometimes that is necessary. Sometimes that is very necessary to recuperate. TMP Reacts says, congrats to Ashley. Yes, thank you. says Ashley. Ashley says, I still have to add in some more scenes before it goes to beta readers, though. Gotcha. So do you think you might make it to either 75 or 80K or what? Charlie says, clown. I had to know if the emojis worked. Well, the emoji worked, but if you had a message with the clown, it is gone. So you worked more on your paper, though. Excellent. Heather says, your anthology is open to any genre, by the way, but I love to read sci-fi fantasy, obviously. Yes. This is where, yes, I know. I'm a terrible buddy on Nano because I can never remember to message people there. Stacy loves your cover, Becca. Becca says, thank you. Nat, hey, welcome. Welcome. Yeah, the cover really helps you for some reason. It somehow makes it feel real. Gotcha. Excellent. Nat says you've been writing a lot, but taking a little break. Okay, excellent. You think it might be about 73 to 75K in the end. We'll see. You don't really have a specific number that you're going for. Gotcha. Ashley says, Heather, would you take an Amish story? I think she would. I'm speaking for her, but I think she would. Okay, we need Rotten Hood. That's what we need. We need our spooky dog to do another sprinty sprint. And I'm feeling like we could go for a bonus sprint today as well. Just so you know, that will be around the corner. But this should take us maybe slightly just past the hour. But anyway, okay. Ooh, and Nat just did a 110,000 word story of your own and finished a 63,000 word fanfic. Wow. That's huge. And Heather says, yes, she would gladly take the Amish story. Yes. Okay, so here we go. 1, save your document. 2, make sure you have something to drink or you're going to need to refill this sprint, which is what I'm going to have to do. 3, make sure you straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take one. Here we go. 25-minute skeleton dog, Rotten Hood. Here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, that was print number 3. I finished going through that particular document that I was going through to find names and terms and things that I needed to add. So now I get to go searching for other documents and seeing what else I need to add to this. Hey, it's progress. It's progress. I'm now on page 4. So, of today's editions. So yeah, not terrible. Not great, but not terrible. Let's see. Diane says, uh-oh, a piece of cake made its way back to my desk, too. And then, uh-oh, where'd the cake go? Looks around all innocent like, I believe you. And Tanya said, hello, you're working, but you thought you'd drop by and say, hey, thank you for dropping by. Appreciate it. Jen says, cake. We don't even care what kind of cake it is. We just, the idea of cake. Charlie continued working on your paper, and you have learned new things about yourself. Always a good thing. Wow, reflection like this is so powerful. Yes. Yes. All this cake talk wants you to, makes you want to bake a cake. I wanted like a fruit pie, some kind of fruit pie the other night. And I knew that my mom at some point had bought like the frozen pie crust, like in a roll type thing. So I was like, do we still have those? Do we use those? I don't. So she dug them out of the freezer. And we had to thaw them to like refrigerator temperature for like 50 minutes. So luckily I had kind of thought about it like as I was cooking dinner. I was like, oh, well, let me go ahead and get those out and they can start thawing. So we thawed them for about 50 minutes, and then they needed to be either thawed some more or they needed to be popped in the microwave for a few seconds. Because when I first tried to unroll this frozen crust, it cracked still. So I nuked it and the other one that was still rolled up, and the other one unrolled much better, which is how I figured out that I should have microwaved them to begin with after they thawed, quote unquote. But yeah, so I made a cherry pie the other night. There's, I think, 2 pieces left, so they will disappear today. But yeah, so and then my mom has been on, and I have been on a Rice Krispie treat kick kind of lately. And then I saw something. I'm trying to remember what channel it was from. It's from a person that like recreates recipes from like the Great Depression and historical ones. But anyway, so this person had found a different recipe that Rice Krispie Kellogg's had released about 7 years after they released the Rice Krispie treat recipe, and it has peanut butter and butterscotch in it. And this person said that it was better than regular Rice Krispies. So now I kind of want to try it. So I'm gonna have to go back and see if I can find either this person's video or a recipe for this other version of Rice Krispie. So, so there you go. More snack talk. Instead of smack talk, we have snack talk. I don't know. Ignore me. I'm being ridiculous. Ashley says, that's like me when I say, where'd the entire bag of popcorn go? Smart food popcorn is your weakness. Yeah. All snacky things and delicious things are my weakness. Rita says, you checked emails and only wrote for about 15 minutes. Got 75 words. Sorry. But you do need to write more next sprint. Okay. Ashley says, not sure how much I got that last sprint, but you wrote 1,200 words for the last 2 sprints altogether. Nice. Excellent. Diane made the cake last night at hubby's request. He's also taking it to work with him at my request so that I don't eat it all. Nice. Nice. Mom Maggie says, sorry I missed you were at the Author Craft webinar. No worries. You popped back in just in time for snack talk. Ashley says, speaking of cake, we ate our 9-year-old wedding cake last night. Oh, your mom found it in her deep freezer and it was actually really good. You were shocked. Our kids even ate it. Wow. I'm surprised that it survived for 9 years in the freezer. Are they supposed to do that? I don't know. The funny thing is it's older than all of them. Yeah. Mom Maggie says, here to drop a like and hugs to all. Happy productivity. Elizabeth says, finished all your thumbnails, but then I discovered that I looked at the wrong dates. No. So you have to go back and edit them. Yes. It happens. Funky Sai says, better late than never. Yes. And hello, Funky Sai. Jen says, funky. Mom Maggie says, I do like the peanut butter and Cairo Rice Krispie treats better than the marshmallow one. I don't know if that one had Cairo in it or if it was, I think it was butterscotch. It had like butterscotch and chocolate drizzled or layered on top. I'm going to have to find this now. Just so that I can share this. Also, okay, so I tried to repost this to my Instagram, but I was just like so blown away. So I was on Instagram and I saw this person was filming their husband, and because their husband had a hack for hanging photos or frames on the wall without having to do the like slide and try and guess section of the process. And this genius took a fork and placed it over the nail so that the nail head was in between the tines. And so you just have the fork handle sticking up, and then you just simply place the wire of the photo frame over the fork handle, and it slides down the back of the fork, and then it rests on the nail, and then you pull the fork out and it's there on the wall without you having to hunt and peck for that stupid nail. I'm just like, oh, that's genius. It's genius. So I did repost that to my story, reel, whatever. I attempted that a couple of days ago, and I'm just like, oh, that's genius. I will be doing that next time I put a nail in the wall and try to hang something up. Snack talk, yes. Julie says cake. I didn't know we talked about yes, we talk about all the snacky things. Ashley's laughing. Yes. Heather heated up some broth for lunch. Worked on a message to the outdoor market that you sold your art at back in August. Got into your other laptop, now to get into your blog site. Jen wants to know how the conference webinar thing went. Ashley says, whenever I made the Krusteaz box mix cinnamon swirl cake, oh, that's delicious. That is delicious. I know exactly which one you're talking about because it's good. Krusteaz is amazing. Funky Sai says, to Jen, I'm working but should be able to write soon. Excellent. Stacy says, I made a mess in the kitchen, but at least the second canner load is going. There you go. I don't think I can be in the kitchen without making a mess. Jen says, it's about time. Yes, you thought your cake was long gone and would be freezer burned, but not sure how it survived. But it did. So the webinar was pretty good, encouraging more than craft, but good to hear that. Okay, good. Funky says, don't shame me. Nice. Y'all are fun. I know where you live, kind of. Mom Maggie says, hi, Heather. Jen says, I can't wait for the one at the end of the month. Excellent. Yes. Funky says, it's been a while, Heather. Mom Maggie says, I snuck out of the end of the Q&A, but still eavesdropping. Excellent. Jen says, ew, I'm scared. Funky says, I sure throw a shoe in your general direction. I need to watch Monty Python again. I love that movie. Okay. Anyway, I will not tell you how long it took me, because it took me years. I'm telling you anyway, but it took me so long to realize this is when I was a child, okay? Because I first saw Mighty Python and the Quest for the Holy Grail when I was a child, because my parents have humor. I will not tell. It took me so long to realize that Knigget was night. If y'all know what I'm talking about with Monty Python and the Quest for the Holy Grail, it took me several years to realize that the Knigget line, you silly English Knigget, was supposed to be night. I realized it one day when I was walking down the stairs. It just literally hit my brain out of the blue. And I was like, oh, Knigget's supposed to be night. And I said it out loud, and I was headed down to dinner. My dad heard me, and he busted out laughing because he realized exactly how long it had been since I first saw that movie to when it finally clicked that Knigget was supposed to be night. Monty Python. So great. Mom Maggie says, it's weird to be the self-pubbed writer in the room when everybody else is trad-pubbed or wants to be trad-pubbed. Interesting. Hopefully you were able to add to the conversation, though, and hopefully you were able to get something from the conversation. Yes, you saw this too. It's amazing. It was genius. I will be doing this the next time I hang a photo. Yes. How about no pub? Don't be my friend's Korean grandmother. Oh no. Y'all are silly. Okay, let's do another sprint because I keep yakking y'all, and I told y'all we were going to have a bonus sprint. So we're going to go back to our little black cat friend. And 1, save your document. 2, make sure you have a sip of whatever it is you're supposed to be hydrating with. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Here we go. 25 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. It is done. That sprint is done. I have gotten some more added. I'm gonna have to figure out where I stopped yesterday, so that I can count the words for today. But yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. I did finish several more entries into the Story Bible Index glossary thing, my tracker of some sorts. But yeah, so let's see. Heather, Ashley, and Mama Maggie were talking about being self or indie pub at overwhelmingly trad pub events or cons. Elizabeth, finished your scheduling now for apple cake. Nice. Nat was back and still came up with a new idea for a scary Halloween short, despite having written so much. So you now have a synopsis and an outline, which is excellent. Funky Sai says, I'm just going to edit my stuff until I die, bury it in a lockbox underground, and then have a posthumous scavenger hunt to find it. I mean, it is an option. Nat also feels this because of the amount that you'll be editing. It will be edited. I'll still be in my chair, a skeleton covered in cobwebs. You hope this new scary short gets finished. You think you've got something, but won't know until you write a scene and send it to beta readers. With shorts, they're hit or miss, so you usually do a scene, send it to betas, and if they like it, I'll finish it. If not, then meh, maybe a rewrite or scrap. But sometimes they end up too long for a short story and end up a novella or novel length, and that's annoying. You don't usually like novella length. If it's got a full plot, I need at least 55,000 words. If not, then I'd rather do a short and keep it under 10K. You want to keep this short under 10K, but that's hard, and it does look like it could be a full plot. Depending on how dark and scary you like it, then, I mean, I don't know age range, how far or how old, but that could have an impact on how long it would necessarily need to be, because you could get something that was like 35 to 40 for, you know, depending on the age group. You don't really want to do another long one after so much that you're still editing, but there you go. Julie said you caught the last one, but thanks for the sprint. You're welcome. Jen got 600 words even. Nice. Mom Maggie says, I need to add more dark chocolate chips to your shot glass. Or maybe I will just get a chocolate-dipped mini chocolate chip cookie that your daughter made for culinary class. Sounds delicious either way. One chapter edited. Excellent. Good. Nat got over 500 words outlined and synopsis for your scary story. Excellent. Jen is laughing at Funky Sai's posthumous unburying of the story. 66 short. Devil face? 66 short of the devil number. Gotcha. Brain finally computed. Feels that way. Just hit submit. If I did, it would make no sense in its current form. Oh no. Shorts are just seeds for novels, says Mama Maggie. Also true. 10K is tough. You feel it like it lacks the details that you like to write. This would be really, really dark and scary for adults. Gotcha. So not a middle grade. Gotcha. Some of your shorts do turn into novels, so maybe that's a good thing. Yes. Heather started a blog post about your anthology. Excellent. Good. Okay, well, I have made some progress. I would have to get another cup of caffeinated tea, apparently, because I did not have coffee. So, okay, we will. Let me find Gloria's channel. Gloria Writes the Blues. Okay, here is the link for today's stream with the Awkward Siblings. It's Publish That Bitch, How to Sell Your Novel. Is your book memeable? It's the Writers Round Table today. Nice. Fun time. Diane says, progress happened on my end. Thumbs up. Excellent. Good. Yes. Oh, good. Nat thinks you're breaking the brain fog after all of that. Excellent. I'm wearing my, I was hoping that maybe it would rain today, but no. I'm wearing my rain through a window pane glass earrings. It's got fall foliage, some fog and condensation. Look, it's very cute. I like it. I got it from Etsy. I'm trying to remember what shop name, but I don't remember at the top of my head. But yeah, I was hoping that it would be like fall cozy weather today. It is currently 73 outside, so I'm not sure that's like super cozy. So, but it is Georgia, so you know, I take what I can get. It's not 80. So anyway, thank you very much, and I will see y'all soon. I might be off to sketch out some covers for this book. So anyway, all right. Have fun. Let me pop Devin's playlist in the chat as well. Thank you very much. Don't forget to save your documents. And I will see y'all soon. Bye.